What is up YouTube, and welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to talk about intermittent fasting, IF. Intermittent fasting, for those who are new to it or never heard about it before, it is not a diet plan. Intermittent fasting is just a great tool to use for quick fat loss, and in this video I will be breaking it down in detail what intermittent fasting is and how to do it. So as I already mentioned before, intermittent fasting is a great tool to use for quick fat loss, but the most important thing when wanting to lose weight is to be in a caloric deficit, which means you have to burn more calories than what you consume. Intermittent fasting just take it to the next level and makes your cut way more easier, because after fasting for a certain amount of hours, you have way more calories left of the day, so you can eat way bigger meals, but I will get into that a little later on. So what intermittent fasting is that you basically fast for a certain amount of hours. I would recommend 14 hours for women, that is what I do, and 16 hours for men. Let me give you an example. Let's say I stop eating at 10 p.m. at night, and then I don't eat until noon the next day, like 12 p.m. the next day. So you may have thought, like, how can you fast for 14 hours? But as you can see, I sleep through most of the hours, and when I wake up, my body is used to fast for that amount of hours before I break my fast. I have to admit though, as you probably will experience yourself if you want to start intermittent fasting, the first week or two is kind of challenging, but after the 2 weeks you will notice that you are no longer hungry in the mornings and you are way more productive and focused, so it all pays off at the end. Let me explain that more in detail. When you just start to do intermittent fasting, you train your body not to run off glycogen, and instead your body is going to run off your fat reserves to produce energy. And that is why your body have fat reserves for times the body is in a caloric scarcity. So to wrap that up, your body is going to use your fat reserves as an energy source. Okay, I also want to say that it's not all that can do intermittent fasting, so really listen to your body. I know, example, my sister have really sensitive blood sugar levels, so she cannot do intermittent fasting, but for me it works perfectly. And I have been doing it for quite a while, I think over a year now, with some few breaks, but it is such a great tool for cutting, and I just really enjoy doing it as well. But when you are doing intermittent fasting, make sure to track your macros. Make sure you get enough protein, you get enough nutrients for your body. And another good thing about intermittent fasting is that what I do, I have 2 big meals when I do intermittent fasting. So I have one right when I break my fast, and then I have one for dinner, and of course with a bunch of snacks in between. Example, 6 meals a day without doing intermittent fasting, of course, like 6 small meals just doesn't satisfy me. So when I do intermittent fasting, I get to eat 2 big meals and I get to be full and, you know, not be hungry throughout the day. So if you have tried the 6 small meals a day to lose weight, but it's not really working for you, try intermittent fasting. It works great for me because I like food, and I'm guessing you like food as well. Intermittent fasting is great because you get to eat a lot of food within your feeding window. So there is one more thing that I want to add on to this video, and it is a quite frequently asked question, and it is when to work out when you're doing intermittent fasting. So I like to either work out right before I break my fast, so around 11 or 12. It depends on when my last meal was the day before. But it's not all that have access to the gym in the middle of the day, especially like right before noon. So what you can do as well, you can also work out right before your dinner, so like right before you're about to get some carbs and protein and all of that. So normally if I work out like later on the day, like right before I'm going to eat dinner, I normally have like a salad for lunch to like break my fast with something light, but it's a big salad with like a lot of delicious stuff in there. And then I kind of have a snack or two. It could be like some healthy carbs like fruits or like a protein bar or something like that. And then I work out and then I eat my dinner and that's it. And you will get surprised how fulfilling this eating routine is. Like, I am never hungry, not even when I'm fasting. What I would recommend to take when doing intermittent fasting, especially when you work out fasted, you have to take BCAAs. They won't break your fast and they prevent from muscle breakdown. Take BCAAs when you work out fasted to really maximize your gains, but most importantly, as I already mentioned, to prevent muscle breakdown. You don't necessarily have to take the BCAAs that I take, but I recommend taking Revolt BCAAs. It's really good. The link is in the bio if you want to check it out. If not, it's all good. But yeah, that is basically it for this video. I hope I didn't forget anything, and I really hope that I covered all of your questions. But if I left out any of your questions, just feel free to comment below and I will get back to you. But other than that, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you haven't already. And don't forget to, hit subscribe if you want to watch more videos like this. And I see you guys in my next video. Bye.